Hi, my name is kpreclik. After posting 2 video blogs on the topic of immigration reform versus being an immigration warrior and deporting all illegal immigrants, there seems to be a couple of central issues that the general public focuses on for debate. First is that the illegal immigrants need to follow the rules and properly integrate into the system. And second is that the illegal immigrants are not paying into our system, and yet they're reaping the benefits of our system. First of all, I want to put it out there that I am no expert in the field of immigration law. I am not an attorney. My views are simply that. They are my views. However, I have dealt with the immigration system firsthand for the last 6 years, and I have seen firsthand how tainted our immigration system is. And from those experiences, I can honestly tell you that while following the channels and properly integrating into the American system is ideal, it is nearly impossible. Unless you are in a highly wanted field or you have an immediate relative in the United States, you are not allowed, for the most part, to reside permanently in the United States. You can come here on a tourist visa or on a work visa, but you are only allowed to stay for a year or 2 once approved to work, that is, 180 days if it's a tourist visa. You may get an extension, and then once you've established your life here, it will be taken away from you, and you will be told, that's enough, now go home. Even though you have paid into the system here, we will not allow you to reap the benefits. And many countries expect their residents to continue paying into their system, such as maintaining health insurance, so that the immigrants are actually paying into 2 systems while they are in the United States. Then they are told to leave even though they lead a normal life and did nothing wrong. Now, there are ways to stay through work sponsorship and establish permanent residency, but it's a very long process, and you can probably imagine how many employers want to involve themselves in that. So why would an illegal immigrant risk following the proper channels and legally integrating into our system when there really is no opportunity for permanent integration? And I keep hearing the same thing over and over again. They need to properly integrate for the opportunity to experience American life. I laugh when I read these posts. I mean, really? People may say that I'm anti-American, and that's okay. You can. I'm not. I just don't have such an inflated ego when it comes to my country in comparison to the rest of the world. Now, America in some aspects is a fine country to live in, but in other aspects it's not. I hate to tell you, but there are many countries around the world that are wealthier. There are countries that are smarter. There are countries that have better health care, that are safer, and have better government systems in place. We are not the world's example of how to be, and the American dream is getting harder and harder to achieve. And we as a country, well, we just need to be realistic and stop thinking so highly of ourselves. Now, the second argument is that the illegal immigrants are not paying into our system, yet reaping the benefits and costing American taxpayers money, and that the illegals are coming here and they want things handed to them. I'm going to post in the comments section 2 sites that will show you that illegal immigrants do not qualify for SSI, which is welfare and Medicaid, nor do they qualify for Social Security. In fact, once permanent, not temporary, residency is established, it takes years of paying into the system before you can actually qualify for Social Security benefits. My husband has worked and paid into the system for the last 7 years, and he still doesn't qualify. And when applying for permanent resident status, an immigrant and the spouse, if it's through marriage, have to show proof of being able to support themselves in order to even receive permanent resident status. Now, there's no doubt that illegals do have children that are born here in the United States sometimes, and those children may qualify for benefits here in the United States. And that's a different problem because of what the United States considers to be a citizen. And as of right now, those children are considered a citizen, and so those children should have the same benefits as the children of Americans. I don't know how many people can talk about this issue and talk about it like they don't give a crap about the children. Children who possibly need food and proper health care. That's just not only un-American, that's just ungodly and simply just not even humane. Here's some numbers for you. In 2009, there was an estimated 12 to 20 million undocumented immigrants in the United States. And in 2009, there were 46.6 million Americans utilizing SSI. Now, who is costing the American taxpayers more money? Who is abusing the system more? You do the math. Now, there are needy families and the elderly who do honestly need Medicaid. I am not denying that at all. It is and can be a good system for those people. But I can attest from personal experience that I have attempted to hire and have attempted to provide a steady job and income with benefits to many lower income people, and it is such that it is more financially feasible for them to not take the job that I am offering, which is not minimum wage, and remain on SSI. Now that is a problem. In theory, I could probably hire 10 illegals who would be gracious for the job and pay into our system for one American who feels that the $10 an hour is not worth losing their benefits. And it goes back to the same thing. If illegal immigrants could realistically, permanently integrate into our system, we would not have the extent of the illegal immigration problems that we have now. We would actually have more people paying into our system, and it would actually cost the single American taxpayer less. Can't the USA, before it goes on an illegal immigration rampage, actually allow the illegal immigrants opportunity to integrate permanently, if they like, into our system? Most of the undocumented here are law-abiding systems outside of their illegal status, and they are not running around causing crime after crime after crime, creating havoc. You don't want them here illegally? Give them the opportunity to not be illegal. Thank you.